So we have some unfortunate injury news. It's really devastating news for Devin Funchess. It came out that he is being placed on the IR, meaning that his season is going to be over for the Green Bay Packers, which is definitely unfortunate, especially for a guy who's missed the past 2 seasons. He played a few snaps in 2019, but basically missing the past 2 seasons. This seemed like it was going to be a year he was going to, come and potentially revitalize his career here in Green Bay, because he had a really good shot at making this Packers roster. And we even saw in that first preseason game, 6 receptions, 70 yards. He was looking really, really good. And I think lots of us, after seeing that performance, had some pretty high hopes for him. And, last week he did deal with a hamstring injury, and, we hadn't really heard how serious it was. He missed last week's preseason game, but it did come out from the Packers today that he is going to be sent to the IR, so he's going to miss this next season as well. So basically, for Devin Funchess, it'll be basically his 3rd straight season that he is going to miss. So definitely sad news for Devin Funchess. It really stinks for a guy who really looked like he was going to, come back and really, have a, somewhat, solid role in this Packers offense. Obviously, the Packers are stacked at wide receiver, and he maybe would have been the 4th, 5th guy, but he could have pushed his way up there because I think we sort of saw just how good he still is in that Packers preseason game. So who knows really what his future holds, considering now he's going to miss another season, which is going to be tough. But, I hope, he comes back stronger, is able to potentially play in the NFL once again for the Packers, potentially, if not for the Packers, maybe for someone else. But definitely sad news for Devin Funchess and the Packers. So now when it comes to the Packers wide receiver battle, it probably clears things up maybe just a little bit. I think there's still players fighting for, those final few spots when it does come to the wide receiver position. As we've stated multiple times on the channel, I'd say there's the 5 top spots are pretty locked. Devontae Adams, MVS, Allen Lazard, Amari Rodgers, Randall Cobb. Outside of that, we were wondering if the Packers keep 5, 6, 7 receivers. I had predicted they keep 7. I said they were also going to keep Devin Funchess and Malik Taylor. But now with Devin Funchess no longer going to, make this 53-man roster, I really think Malik Taylor is going to be the guy to come in here, potentially fill up that number 6 spot. Will they add 7? Who knows if they will, but I think Malik Taylor now has a pretty solid shot of making this Packers roster, because at least for me personally, I was contemplating when Devin Funchess had that, pretty solid preseason outing, whether it would be, him or Malik Taylor, maybe fighting out for that 6th spot if they only were going to keep 6. But now with Devin Funchess out of the equation, I think it really opens things up for Malik Taylor, who really has showed a lot in the past 2 preseason games. He's looked really efficient. And, he's a guy who can play special teams as well. So, I think it definitely clears things up for the wide receiver, room overall. But there's still definitely a battle going down in the next couple weeks before the 53-man roster will be finalized. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoy it, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more Packers content. I've had out like 1 or 2 videos a day, sometimes 3. Just sort of depends on what goes down in Green Bay for the day. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. We wish Devin Funchess nothing but the best. See you guys on the next one.